Welcome to Thinkverse.
The podcast where big ideas meet everyday life.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Sarah. And Ryan, I once made a plan to change my entire life on a Sunday night.
That sounds dangerous already.
Very dangerous. I had a new notebook, a fresh pen, a very serious face. I was ready.
And how long did the new life last?
About 36 hours.
That is painfully familiar.
By Tuesday afternoon, I was back to my old routine, eating snacks, pretending the notebook didn't exist.
So this episode is for everyone who has ever said, "This time I'm really going to change," and then quietly did not change.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Thinkverse, the podcast where big ideas meet everyday life. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ryan, currently recovering from many failed Sunday night life plans myself.
Today we are talking about how to actually change your life. Not in a dramatic way, not delete every app, buy a new planner, and become a completely different person by Monday.
Please no.
We are talking about real change, the kind that happens slowly inside a normal life, with work, family, tired days, bad moods, and a phone that keeps stealing your attention.
And this matters for English learners too, because many learners don't only want better English, they want better habits, better confidence, better follow-through.
Follow-through means actually doing what you plan to do.
And so many of us struggle there.
Quick favor before we start. If these episodes are helping you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. New episode every week. You don't want to miss the next one.
Let's get into it.
Let's start with the real question. Why do we want to change and still keep going back to the exact same old habits?
Tell me about your Sunday night plan. What were you actually trying to change?
Everything.
Everything?
Yes, that was the first mistake. I wanted to wake up early, exercise every morning, eat better, practice Spanish, read more books, stop checking my phone, and become a calm person who drinks tea near a window.
That is not a plan. That is a movie trailer.
Exactly. I wanted the whole transformation immediately. Monday morning was actually good, though.
Really?
Yes, I woke up early, I felt proud, I thought, this is it. I am now a different person. After one morning.
Very optimistic. Then Tuesday came.
Tuesday, the truth day. I slept late, skipped exercise, opened my phone, told myself I would restart tomorrow, then Wednesday became next week. By Thursday, the notebook had disappeared under a pile of receipts.
And what did you tell yourself?
I said, I have no discipline. I have no willpower. Willpower means the mental strength to control yourself and keep going when something is hard.
And saying that to yourself, did it help?
It made everything worse.
Many people think self-blame is the same as self-improvement, but it is not. I'm lazy, I always fail, I never change. That is not a strategy. That is just an attack on yourself.
So what if the problem was not that I had no willpower?
Maybe the plan was too big, too vague. You tried to build 5 habits at the same time. You made change feel heavy and exhausting. So when normal life returned, the plan collapsed.
So I wasn't broken.
No, your system was not helping you. Your system is just how your life is set up. Your time, your reminders, your habits, your schedule. If I say, I'll practice English every day, but don't choose a time or a method, it is not a plan. It is a wish.
A wish with good intentions. Still a wish.
Drop a comment and tell us, have you ever made a big life plan that lasted less than a week? We read every single one. I want to talk about something that I think is really misunderstood. Motivation.
Everyone talks about it like it's the solution. Just get motivated. Find your why. Watch an inspiring video.
And motivation can help you begin, but it doesn't always stay.
On Sunday night, you feel completely ready, unstoppable, ready to change everything.
On Tuesday after work, you're a completely different person. A tired person. A person who wants food and silence and nothing else.
Very specific, very accurate.
If your plan only works when you feel motivated, it may not last very long, because motivation is a feeling, and feelings change.
So what is the real question we should be asking?
A good strategy asks, how can I make this easier to repeat? Not, how can I suffer more or try harder?
Let's use English learning as the example.
A learner says, I want to improve my speaking. Strong goal. But then they say, I'll practice when I have time.
Dangerous sentence.
Very dangerous, because when I have time usually means never. A better strategy is, after breakfast every morning, I will practice speaking for 5 minutes.
5 minutes feels too small.
It feels small, but small is easier to repeat, and repeated action matters so much more than one huge effort that you can never sustain.
That is slightly annoying because it's true.
Most useful things are slightly annoying, like vegetables and sleep, and replying to messages you've been avoiding for 3 days.
Let's not go there.
The point is, don't make your plan so big that your normal tired self can never keep it. Make it small enough that even on a bad day, you can still show up.
Because showing up small is always better than not showing up at all.
Always. Every single time.
Let's talk about procrastination. Delaying something important even though you know you should do it.
What do you delay?
Messages, forms, exercise, sometimes calling a friend I genuinely want to talk to.
And procrastination is not always laziness. Sometimes it is confusion, fear, perfectionism, tiredness.
Sometimes the task just feels unclear. Call my friend sounds simple, but my brain quietly asks, when? What if they're busy? What do I even say?
The task becomes heavier than it looks. So instead of saying, I'm lazy, ask, what is the barrier?
Barrier means something that blocks you or makes progress difficult.
You want to practice speaking English, but you keep delaying it. If the barrier is fear, start alone. Repeat one line from this podcast. Record one sentence on your phone.
If I keep forgetting?
Put your English notebook next to your coffee cup. Make it impossible to miss.
If it's just boring?
Make it more enjoyable. Use a game, a challenge, watch something in English you actually enjoy.
So the better question is never, how do I try harder? It's, what is making this hard?
Now I want to talk about impulsivity. Acting quickly because you want something now, without thinking about the long-term result.
What happens is, I plan to work on something important. Then my phone is just there, existing. Very suspicious.
You pick it up for 1 minute.
Never 1 minute. Suddenly, I'm watching a video of someone building a swimming pool in a forest. Different person than last time. Same problem.
Your brain chose the quick reward over the better long-term choice. So don't only fight it, work with it.
Work with my impulsivity?
If your brain likes quick rewards, connect a reward to the good habit. Only listen to your favorite podcast while walking. Practice English with a game instead of only a serious notebook. Make tea before your 5-minute English practice.
Because if every good habit feels like punishment, you will stop. Every time.
The better question is, what is the easiest, useful thing I can actually repeat?
Do you ever make a plan and tell absolutely nobody about it?
Always.
Why?
Because if I fail, nobody knows. It feels safer.
Safer emotionally, but sometimes we need accountability. Accountability means being responsible for what you said you would do.
If I tell someone, ask me tomorrow if I practiced English, and tomorrow comes, I immediately regret being brave.
But it works. If someone knows your plan, you are more likely to follow through. It becomes a promise, not just a private wish.
Accountability should be kind, though. Not, you failed again.
More like, did you get your 5 minutes today? Or want to practice together for 2 minutes right now? Accountability should support you, not shame you.
I think I'm understanding something. Change is not one big dramatic moment. It is many small designs.
Arranging your life so the better choice is easier. A time, a place, a person, a reward. That is how change becomes realistic.
I want to share something that changed how I think about habits completely.
Go ahead.
Most people focus on the outcome. I want to speak fluent English. But every day you don't have the outcome yet feels like failure. You're measuring yourself against a future version of you that doesn't exist yet.
So what is the alternative?
Instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? Ask, who do I want to become? And then do the smallest thing that person would do.
Give me an example.
Instead of, I want to speak fluent English, say, I am becoming someone who practices English every day, and then practice for 5 minutes.
So the 5 minutes isn't just about the skill. It's about becoming that person.
Exactly. Every time you practice, even for 5 minutes, you are casting a vote for who you want to be.
Every small action is a vote for your identity.
And over time, you stop saying, I'm trying to learn English, and you start saying, I'm an English learner. This is who I am.
And that shift changes everything. It becomes part of who you are. Let's go through today's 6 powerful words. Words that help you talk about goals, habits, and real change.
Willpower. The mental strength to control yourself when something is hard. I need more willpower when my phone is right next to me.
Strategy. A clear plan or method for reaching a goal. I need a better strategy for practicing English, not just hoping I'll feel like it.
Barrier. Something that blocks you or makes progress difficult. Fear is my biggest barrier when I try to speak English.
Impulsivity. Acting quickly for a short-term reward without thinking about the long-term result. Impulsivity makes it hard for me to stay focused.
Procrastination. Delaying something important even though you know you should do it. Procrastination is stopping me from improving. I keep saying tomorrow.
Accountability. Being responsible for your actions, often because someone helps you stay on track. I need accountability to stay consistent.
6 words. Very practical. Now, say it better.
Instead of I'm lazy, try I haven't found the right strategy yet.
Instead of I always fail, try I sometimes lose momentum, but I can return.
Instead of I have no willpower, try my current system isn't set up to support me yet.
Instead of I'll do it when I have time, try I'll do it every day at a specific time.
I always fail closes the door. I can adjust and return keeps it open.
These aren't just nicer phrases. They're more honest, and they leave the door open for trying again.
Because the goal is not to become perfect. The goal is to become someone who returns.
Your challenge this week: pick one thing you've been saying, I'll do it when I have time. Give it a specific time, a specific place, and do it just once. Just once this week.
One small start beats a perfect plan that never begins. Every time.
If this episode helped you, share it with someone who has a notebook full of Sunday night plans they never started. They need this episode.
One share helps us reach more people, and every single one matters.
Now, next episode, very practical and very directly useful for your English.
We are talking about how to express your opinions in English confidently, how to share what you think without sounding aggressive, and without sounding so soft that nobody knows what you actually believe.
If you have ever stayed quiet because you weren't sure how to say what you really thought, next episode is specifically for you.
Subscribe now so you don't miss it. It drops next week.
Until then, keep talking, keep growing. And remember, start smaller than your pride wants.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Ryan.
And this is ThinkVerse. See you next time.